Hey, welcome, punks! Welcome, cocksuckers! This is the Punkery Show, live from the best city in the world. This show is also known as Kesh's Therapy. Your hosts today are Rashawn and Kesh. So, before we start anything,
I've been feeling really therapeutical, Before we start the show, I think I'm just gonna do it, man. It feels right. I'm gonna apologize for my last outburst on the last show against Tommy and Sandy, because I don't think personal shit and things like that should have their way on the radio, It doesn't belong here, and it was not really nice side of me. Plus, after the show, I was invited to join them in the Discord channel, and you would not believe it. We rekindled. We hugged out. Everything was fine. I ended up talking with Tommy actually late in night. He's actually not that bad dude. It was pretty good, and so this is a proof here, on CNR community. Even when you come across differences and shit, if you're adult enough, you can sort it out. So that's it. New cash / hashtag new cash.
it's not 2020 yet, but yes, new cash. Last week we had a 2v2, mainly a 1v1, but the second halves of both duos basically, sat and watched as Kesh and Tommy had their, for lack of a better word, disagreements on the server, but they were able to talk about it and fix their issue, which is a shame because that would have been a great Sierra News story.
See, it's I can be really for lack of better words, a bitch, If you cross me in the wrong way.
Well, you said it, not me. You said it, not me.
You wanted to though. I mean, probably you waited for years now. We have Punkery Show, man. When is she gonna say it so I don't...
Well, at least you said it right now. But speaking of that, let's get some breaking news in the studio right now.
Breaking news.
Breaking news. Remember all the fogs talking about, hey, Rashawn, let's do the RPV and all this crap. Well, guess what? The RPV is coming, alright? The RPV, next couple days, maybe, I'll start the preparation for that snag. Gotta, recover for a few days, been messing around the Lost and Tourist Chase Showcase the past couple weeks. That snit's finally finished. Rate My Chase is finally finished. Alright, so now all the conscience has been cleared. Alright, and the RPB, which Fogs have been wondering what's going on since September or August. The RPB can finally come around.
Bro, can you wait 3 months so I can lose some weight, please?
Well, Kesh, like I said, the first time people been asking was since August and September, alright? Do you know what month it is right now?
No, 5 November?
It is... Well, we'll get to that, but it is the middle of November, alright? You had 2 to 3 months to lose that 120 kilograms that you've been trying to lose. And if you...
You want me to go back to square zero?
Well, no, I'm saying you have to lose that weight faster, or you gotta lay off the coke, you gotta lay off the sugar.
Oh, what the fuck, I'm not Lucas.
Owned. Fucking owned. But you gotta lay off the sugar, lay off the diet soda, alright? Because you ain't gonna lose 120 pounds, or kilograms, even worse, if you keep drinking that snit. Alright, so RPB's coming around, people, alright? I'm not gonna go around the entire server and say, hey, join RPB, join RPB. But, you know, this is the spot to remind y'all, you know, if y'all wanna show off y'all chiseled selves, the RPB is not the best place to do it, but it is a place to do it. So, just watch out for that. Over the next couple days should be a CNR news about that. Tonight, I forgot to mention it last night, so let's get it done, people. Let's get it done.
XXXS has good tips, man. You need to do coke if you want. That's why Lucas is skinny. You get it.
I don't know about that.
I think he replenishes his calories by sucking dick down.
Most likely, you know. And I don't think coke makes you lose weight. There's this dude that I've been watching lately on SnitTube. He got podcasts and Snit. He said back in the 80s, took a lot of coke, and he's fat as fuck. He was in the movie that
was in 80s, bro. See, 20 years he's not doing coke. He has fat.
Well, he was fat as fuck back then. He's fat as fuck right now. All right. So all those people out there, don't think that taking coke will make you lose weight, because it will not. But you know, this RPB, it'll make me wonder, because as CNR has declined for the past couple of years, I'm pretty sure the view counts for the RPB have declined over the past couple of years. You know, what interest will there be in the RPB? I mean, I guess there's a lot, since a lot of people have wondered. But, yeah. You know, you never know. I wonder how many submissions I'll be getting, you know?
Damn, Rashawn getting excited by getting pictures. I always knew you're a picture man, but...
Well, you know, listen, alright, I don't know what you're talking about, but, listen, alright, here's the thing, alright, I am very good with pictures, alright, you know, I'll get them, put them somewhere, you know, put them in alphabetical order, whatever it is, I don't know what order it'll be in, but, this will be the easiest video to edit in the history of the world. Alright, all you gotta see, the RPB is very simple, you know, like people hype the RPB and all this, you know, all you gotta have for the RPB is a background, which I don't have yet, a couple songs,
you don't have it.
which I have, which I do have, by the way, not stretch the pictures, you know, center the pictures. Very simple, very fucking simple, you know. The RPB is very simple, you know. And that's how
trying to like say the other people are retarded who have fucked it up so far.
Maybe either that or they rushed it pretty well, because you know, it feels like small geckos and you know, yeah, Assassin's very rushed. Let's see, what does Chivo say here? It's 2019, each picture, each player should morph into the next guy. Well, I don't know about that. I don't want to see a CNR face morph into another CNR face.
Yeah, I actually want to see Chivo on RPV. I mean, at this point, he could have sent like any picture, I guess, and people would be excited. You know, they would finally have some face to point finger at. I always laugh when people call him Mexican and shit, you know? They're just like convinced he's Mexican, so it's just something to hate on.
Yeah, you know, the big brains, you know, players that put two and two together and say, ah, his name ends in an O. Must be Mexicano. Yeah, obviously. Obviously. But, yeah, you know, Chivo, I'm telling you, he is the most popular he's ever been in the history of CNR. He should come around, show these bitches what's up, you know, so that the next time somebody wants to mess with them, they see the face of a fucking mouse. So that's how it be, as he says "see" in chat, obviously, yes, but that's how it is, you know. The the RPB will be coming. All right, and I mean it's mid-November, so I don't think there's a chance that it'll come out by the end of the month, because I think people usually give like 2 weeks to make submissions, which means it would possibly be out by early December, which is pretty good because, you know, as we are currently in the sacred religious month of No Nut November, if the video comes out in early December, well, free game. How about that? Drop one of the clues bombs for that. Drop one of clues bombs for that early December. How about that? That would be funny. But yeah, all the punks in the past, they have they announced as soon as they made the topic when the video will come out. I've never done that. I don't know why people do that. It's it constrains you. It gives you your own deadline. Why'd you put your own deadline on yourself? You know, obviously you can put a 2-week period to accept pictures and all this crap, but do not limit yourself. All right, and I will halfway promise that I will not be a renegade, and I will actually have the video out somewhere in some form. Maybe I could be late, maybe not, but the RPB is, I guess, sacred, and sacred things should be at sacred time. That's how it be.
So you're releasing it on Sunday?
I don't know. We'll just have to see. I mean, ironically, December 1st is on a Sunday. I just knocked my earbuds off. Give me a second here. But yeah, ironically, December 1st is on a Sunday. So how about that? How about
You're
that?
expecting a lot of girl submissions.
I don't know.
I mean, every time RPV comes around, I figure out we have like 6-7 more girls in community than I have thought.
Yeah, I have no idea. You know, see, the thing is that I'm not really an advertising type guy. You know, I could like tell grills that I know to that haven't played for a long time to come around and join the RPB. I think Marcus, we did a lot of advertising for the RPB. I don't know if Cyber did. I don't know. I'm pretty sure Rachel did. Yeah. One year, Weed did it with Cyber. Weed was part of the recruiting process, I guess. Well, Cyber made the video, I believe. So, you know, I don't know. I have no idea who will submit for the RPV. No clue. No idea. Whether the ratio will be, whether the guy grill ratio will be, or whatever it will be, I have no idea. But I guess it matters if we get some good quality players on the RPB.
I mean, at this point, it would be good if people actually do submit. So I'm gonna do the promotion thing for you because, like,
Nice.
at this rate, we don't really know how long CNR is gonna be around. I mean, probably it's still gonna be here next year, but the question is how big the community is gonna be. So, might as well do it because why not?
Yeah, exactly. You never know. So maybe the RPV, you see the faces of your peeps. That might encourage some people for like a month, and I've got to make sure that I take a picture with hair, because I got hair right now.
Can you take it off?
I don't
You're
want
gonna put the wig on.
No. So
You're balding and you're gonna put the wig on. Oh no, that's false.
owned it. But I don't want to take a haircut. So have a haircut rather. So gotta take a picture with hair. You feel me? That's how it's gotta be. I'm not really. Did I have hair last year? I think I did. A little bit.
I don't know.
I think I did.
Last year you were hugging your microphone, so
Yeah,
pop filter.
it was the pop
Hopefully
filter,
this
yeah.
year I will be some girl or something for Sean. You gotta make some progress, man.
Listen, all right. I will do whatever I want to do. All right. Put some respect on my name. You understand me? All right. Listen, all these fags in chat saying, trying to imply what I said, that I don't have hair. I have hair, all right? I do. All right. BMUK and Fog Davis are the ones balding. I ain't balding yet. Not really. Anyway. So.
Doing LeBron.
I'm not like LeBron at all. LeBron has hair implants. He lost his hair during a game. Gotta shave your head bald like Charlamagne the God. Alright, you gotta do that snit. That's what you gotta do. But me, I ain't there yet. Alright, so let's get it. Alright, let's get it. Let's get it. Plus, you can kiss my ass, Kesh. Alright. 90% of the people on the RPB, they take their pictures any so way that they just do. So that's how it be. That's how it is. So put some respect on my name. That is so. RPB coming out pretty soon, or development coming out pretty soon. So all you punks out there, you see the title of this Punkery show come around. Maybe the topic should be made by then. Submits to the fucking RPB. Submit to it.
Did you watch a Corky video?
I watched the first 5 minutes of Corky's video. The first 4 seemed like, something. And then as I continued watching it, it felt like credits, but the credits were longer than the actual
That's what
video.
I was thinking, man. I was thinking, like, his videos are like 5 minutes, but his credits are like the trailer or whatever you want to call it for the next video.
Yeah.
It's actually longer than the next video probably gonna be, because he was like, oh, the new video is gonna be coming up. And it's like 10 minutes about that, but when the video is actually gonna come up, it's probably gonna be longer,
Yeah, that's why I call Corky a meme. That's why I call him a meme, because I advertised his video on the CR News last night, and I called him a meme. And then I saw him talking to CR Discord, and he made himself into more of a meme. So that dude is a complete meme. Corky is a meme. He had a very good song choice in the first few minutes. I liked that. That was very good. That was the only reason why I continued watching. But after that, I was wondering, what the fuck's going on? These are very long credits, bro. So,
Yeah.
I don't know. And plus, if you look at the replies to his topic on the forum, they're very memey responses. So
You know why he's meme though?
what?
He said today in Discord that Albania is a good country because it gave us Niko Belic.
Yeah, that was a meme.
What?
That was a
Since when
complete.
is Niko Belic from Albania?
Well, then he said Serbia, Albania, same snit.
I'd like to see someone with name Niko Belic from Albania, actually.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I told him that you'd get shot if you say that. I'm pretty sure when Corky was Westeros, he played back in the day when there was a mass Albanian influx of people coming in, and there was Serbia versus Albania. If you said anything like Serbia is Albania, or Albania is Serbia, or Kosovo is Serbia, well, you get your ass destroyed. So you gotta watch out what you say out there. Corky, you'll complain about getting DM'd in game, and somebody will say it's because you said Albania and Serbia are the same. And guess what? I mean, what can we do? What can we do? It's like religious reasons. You can't. Like for example, if you have to celebrate Yom Kippur, and you cannot go to work because you have to celebrate Yom Kippur. Like, you can't get mad at the dude because he celebrates Yom Kippur. Well, in this case, you cannot in any circumstance say that Kosovo is Serbia or Albania is Serbia, because if you do that, you'll get DM'd and it's pretty much a free pass. So that's how it is. So Corky gotta watch out when he memes it up, because some of these Albanians out here, they don't play. They do not play. I don't even know where Corky's from. Do you know?
France. Brings back memories or something?
No, absolutely not. But no, but I didn't know that. I forgot that. But yeah, you gotta watch out.
Sense now or no?
Does it make more sense? A little bit. You know, some of these French people out here, they're kind of crazy.
What other people do you have really from France? Chips.
Yeah. Chips. Yeah, he's a faggot. Yeah, Dr. Vista. He's a cool dude. He's a DMH dude. I don't remember who else is from France though. But yeah, all I can say is Chips is a faggot. I can't say why on the show.
Always when I see him, he's just selling bonus cars and minding his own business.
Well, Kesh, it's always the quiet ones you gotta watch out for. And when you're quiet and you get out of the public eye, sometimes you do some snits that no one else knows that you're doing, but it's very bad. So that's why Chips is a faggot. But I can't say why, but that's how it be. So Corky's a meme. That's all we can say about that. Albania gave us the GTA 4.
I don't know. Corky gives me a sort of a young cyber vibe. I don't know.
You mean the cyber from 2015, maybe? Yeah. Makes sense. That makes sense. It's very similar, just as gay a little bit, you know. Now it's just it's still gay, but it's like, you know, a more stern gay. You know, if a gay person could be stern, that's what cyber is.
Jesus Christ. I don't know how I'm always missing on Corky events though. I mean, like, I'm always playing the game, but I'm never like the right time on server.
Well, you just gotta tell Corky when part 3 is in development. You gotta hit him up, or yeah, you gotta ask him, you know, when part 3 is coming out, or the recording session.
So.
You gotta be like, yo, let me be in the video. I want to be in the credits that are fucking 6 minutes long, you know.
I'm not with though.
Evan? What did you say to me?
I'm not Marcus Weed, you know, come on server for credits and to be in the video.
Yeah, it's funny. Marcus Weed, he appeared in the final episode of Rate My Chase. He had not been in the Rate My Chase since September 2017, and even in that episode, he appeared a few seconds after Best Girl got arrested. So pretty much that barely counts, but I guess it counts. So Marcus Weedy came in, got in the credits. He's one of the last cops in the credits, I believe. Last 10%. So see his name right there. Yeah, that's how it'll be. You know, sometimes people want to come in to be in the credits. Let's see. Lubar just PM'd me saying, "Did you hear about the Mandalorian?"
What?
I would be lying if I said I had any idea what that was. Let's Google this snit. Mandalorian. Oh God, Disney Plus. Good. No, Lubar. Absolutely not. You know, Disney Plus, you know, has been very getting a lot of traction lately. It released worldwide yesterday. Disney Plus is a competitor to Netflix. A lot of the Marvel snit off of Netflix got canceled because of Disney Plus and all that. Disney Plus is going to come to a place near you. It's partnering with Hulu, which means possibly you can get cable TV for $12 a month. How about that? Disney Plus is our sponsor today. How about that? It just sounds like a complete sponsor.
Can't do
You know
it. I
what's a
can't
joke?
take this shit no more, man.
There's still no Spotify in Slovenia.
Owned.
First world problems, man.
Owned. How is there no Spotify in Slovenia?
I don't know. I don't understand. There's like a huge demand for it. They just
And as we speak, my sister just asked me, am I gonna get Disney Plus? Son of a... Oh my god, yeah,
got
everybody...
excited.
I'm
No
not.
more Jesus.
Listen, Jesus will always get in the way. That's all I'm gonna say, you know. That's all it be. See, Cash, you know, you're lucky that you didn't have a best friend for a couple years who was a religious nut, alright? Just never have a best friend that is a religious nut. I'm telling you, all the people out there, you can practice whatever faith you want, but if you have a friend who is a religious nut, make sure that they do not dictate your happenings, alright? Because those types of people are fucked in the head. I'm telling you, they're fucked in the head. So, you know, and take that from a dude who grew up in a religious family. You know, you don't want to pass that off to your kids. No, absolutely not. You want your kids to practice what they want, but you don't want to ingrain that snit in their head. Because here's the thing. This is why whenever little things annoy me about people, if I can think about it and think whether or not this really makes a difference, I can tell them, I won't tell them to stop, because a lot of times if you tell somebody to stop doing snit, they will continue, which is, some kind of reverse psychology type snit. So if you are a parent and you're a religious nut and you try to throw that to your kids, guess what? There's a chance that your kids are not going to like that snit, and they're going to go 100% flip the script on your ass, alright? So, I don't have a kid, but tips for whenever you fogs have kids, alright? Do not ingrain stuff into your kids, alright? As if it's a life or death situation, because they will go against you, alright? They'll go against you.
Mother taking it, you're not being devoted.
Well, my mom is a pretty big homophobe. Even though I used to... Homophobe, yes, homophobe, yeah.
What?
Listen, Kish, Jamaicans are very strong homophobes, I'm telling you. Like,
All of them?
a lot of them. A large majority of Jamaicans are homophobic. That's how it be, If you're Balearis around in the Sierra News, if you call somebody Batiman, that's pretty much means a gay person. So, Jamaicans...
That's actually the same in UK, I think.
Yeah, Jamaica and the UK have, like, similar snit. I mean, the UK used to, like, for lack of a better word, rule Jamaica, so that's how it be. But yeah, Jamaican's very, very religious and very homophobic. Those go hand in hand. So, even though I used to call people gay all the time, I still do. but I don't really mean it that way. So,
See, Sean, I asked you how your mother is taking it. You're not a devoted Christian, and now you're telling me she's homophobe. So I don't know why you're trying to tell me how she's taking it. That you.
are you trying to say something here? Are you trying to say something here? Are you trying to call me something, huh?
I just called myself hashtag new cash now being mean.
What a punk. What a huge punk. But, alright. First, I'm not geek, but, that's how it be. That's how it be. Point of the, more of the story is, once you have kids, alright, don't impose your snit on them, alright? Let your kids be your kids. Very simple. Let your kids be your kids. And, that's all you gotta say about that. That's all you gotta say about that.
And for God's sake, get them good internet, not the one, the one TV, like the one subscription where you're Jesus TV channel.
Here's the thing, this is 2019, it's 2019, people are going digital, you feel me? People putting their stuff on the internet, before you watch, like for example, you watch sports on TV, but with the TV, guess what? Unless you pay exorbitant amount of cash for, like the NBA season pass or NFL season pass, whatever that crap, local TV will only give you 2 games at a time. Whereas you talk about the NFL, there are 5 games, 6 games, whatever, going on in a single time frame. So, what if the game you're watching fucking sucks? Alright? You're gonna sit there and watch the sucky game? No. You're gonna go on the fucking internet. You're gonna search up your Reddit streams. And you're gonna watch whatever fucking game you want.
See, but your mother could do that with Jesus.
Yes, she could do that with Jesus. Alright, you can watch Jesus on the internet. There are thousands and millions of videos and television type craps on the internet that show off Jesus. Alright.
Can I tell listeners the story or no?
What story?
Your story.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah, you can tell better than I can. Go ahead.
So, the reason Sean's so angry is because Sean always had sucky internet, and then him and his sister finally managed to convince their mother to get really good internet, like really good, like I'm talking really good, I don't know, 200 up down or some shit, like really good. But in this new package there was, I don't know, 300 plus TV channels, but there was no one Jesus channel that his mother is watching. So his mother reverted the choice within like 5 days or something. They went back to the sucky package they had before, and Rashawn had to go back to 240p porn because there was no Jesus channel his mother wanted. So there was 350 plus channels, but no Jesus channel, and that changed the whole thing.
Jesus dictates all in the world. Praise
That's
the
why
Lord.
Rashawn has sucky internet. Thank Jesus.
All right, listen. First of all, I've got second world internet. All right, I've got. It wouldn't be smart for me to speed test right now, would it? But the last time I checked, I had 88 down. All right, that's pretty good. It's pretty good. I was downloading Just Cause 4 the other day, 10 megabytes a second. That looks sexy. But whether or not either way, the upload speed would have sucked, but it would have been like 10 up instead of 5. So, that's just how it be. That's how it be. Jesus goes around everything. But let me just go back to
the ultimate boss. Jesus.
The ultimate boss is Jesus.
The one you face at the end.
Yep, you gotta bow down on the ground for Jesus. Let me go back to what XXS said before. For example, like you got XXS, he's Canadian. Canadians love hockey, but I don't know how many hockey channels there are, but you know, if wait, where are you from? XXXXS. I assume you're from like Ontario or some snip. But let's just say he's from Ontario. Well, that would mean he would only get Toronto games and Ottawa games. That's 2 teams. I mean, Toronto's good. Ottawa, I think, sucks. But what if he wanted to watch any... Okay, doesn't watch hockey. Okay, excellent.
Rest in peace.
Watch hockey. He spoke about Don Cherry though in the immigrant snit he was talking about. You know, Don Cherry. He said he looks like a fucking a male Barbie doll. He's 85 years old, but looks like a fucking male Barbie doll. He's definitely had plastic surgery. But yeah, he's basically the Canadian version of all of the British people who are scared of refugees touching their dick. So that's how it be. That's how it be. Well, Purple Pats, he wants to go to Toronto. Get the fuck out of Chicago. It'll be like -30 there in a few days, and the Bears suck. So tell
Did
me.
you see in Chicago how the plane landed? Like it touched the runway or something. It looked terrible.
Well, I didn't see that, but a lot of things look terrible in Chicago. So that I'll say that.
Did they really get like the worst weather of USA or something?
Pretty close. Of most of the major cities, Chicago gets one of the worst. Last year, I think last January or this January, something like that. They had wind chills like -40, and -40 is the same in like Celsius and Fahrenheit, so I don't have to say which one. But yeah, Chirac had a lot of issues there. You know, Chirac's got a huge Gannag problem too. A lot of more people are getting killed in Chirac than in fucking Iraq, I'm telling you. I mean, Chirac's a fucking war zone, man, I'm telling you.
Little Tank?
Yes, Little Tank, Purple Pats, they're from Chirac, alright? They're from the fucking grits, you feel me? They're the real ones out there. Gumail, he's from Chicago too. They're from the real part of Chirac, you know. You know, the thuggin' at Chirac, you know. A lot of kids getting killed.
From close San Francisco? I'm going there in February.
Ninja Man Cop is from Northern California, but he's a faggot. You know, are there
anyone else?
Any senior players from California?
Lovely
Sinners from California.
That's not good. I mean, the thing is, you know, I'm going to America. I don't plan coming back without the green card, you know. There's Vegas close up, so I need to get married ASAP.
Exactly. You gotta premiere on 90 days. Now I see why you watch the show, Cash, because you see yourself in a lot of those women that come over from other countries to go to America. I finally got it.
All those women are fat and old, so yeah, you have a...
Well, you know, you could come... Yeah, there are a lot of great gyms in California. You could come around and try to lose that weight in California, you know? Listen, Kesh, you know, you've got to go to the gym.
You sound like that Tunisian guy, Azaz or something now, who made his girlfriend work out.
Oh, yeah. First thing they did was go to the fucking gym, and they never went back.
And when he got pissed with her, he just walked upstairs because he knew that she wouldn't walk, like, for him.
There you go. So now here's the thing. So for anybody that meets Kesh in California and whenever she's going, if she gets in your face and you're like, whoa, what's going on? Just go upstairs. She ain't gonna chase you. She can't chase you. She'll run out of breath on the third step. So that's how it'll be. That's how it'll be, you know. That's the best way to get away from a fat person. Just to go upstairs. That's all you gotta do. And if they come upstairs and they keep following you, then just go back downstairs. They'll follow you again, and all of a sudden they'll just be out of breath. So that's how you do it, people. You want to get a fat person out, just run up the stairs, walk down the stairs. Very simple. Very simple, you know. One thing I have a big problem with fat people with is that they think Diet Coke is the best thing. You know, I mean, that just
I mean, it's pretty much like water, no?
Well, the thing is that... So, let's just say, alright, Coke, Diet Coke, they both suck. But, let's just say that they, don't rage quit. Let's just say that they both taste the same. I don't know this because, you know, I don't drink Coke or Diet Coke.
I mean, at that point, you would rather drink really water because Diet Coke tastes shit, in my opinion. And
yeah, I have no idea. I have no clue. But, you know, the biggest pet peeve is when fat people tell me, no, I drink a Diet Coke this afternoon. And I'm like, okay, so you take out the sugar, right? You gotta replace the sugar with something else. So, you gotta replace the sugar with this piece of snit, you know, Splenda crap, the fake sugar, and all that snit. It's like, alright, so how is fake sugar better than real sugar? Real sugar sucks, but fake sugar fucks you up more. You know, that is snit that I've never understood from people, you know. And, oh, ProFat talks about Super Size Me. Yeah, I watched that back in like 2000, bro. I was like a little ass kid. Watched that dude eat all the Super Size.
Just the picture on the movie itself, like the front picture is kind of gross.
Yeah, it was pretty nasty. The dude that ate the McDonald's day, nights, and afternoon, that was pretty nasty. He threw that shit up, and yeah, he got fucked. He got absolutely fucked, you know. And that's funny because when I was a kid, I used to eat those super-sized French fries all the damn time. Yup, my body was fucked when I was since I was 5 years old. I'm telling you.
I mean, I have like one friend at my course where he's like coding all day long, you know. And then when he's done with work, he goes to McDonald's. And last time he told me he ate like 2 Big Macs and 4 cheeseburgers or some shit. And he's skinny as shit. Like, you cannot believe how skinny he is. Obviously, he doesn't work out because he's just coding all day long, you know? And then he makes fun of fat people. That's even the worst, you know? When skinny people like that who live like completely shitty, you know, life, like in terms of food and in like what they eat, yet they make fun of fat people, you know? Just, I don't know, like if his genetics is good or whatever. But the thing is, like, he's 21 years old, you know. I bet you, like, when he's like hitting 30, he's not gonna be able to do the same thing, you know. Your body just, I don't know, it's different when you like, literally, like when you're a 17-year-old, whatever, even a girl, I guess, but even more for guys, like you can eat literally trash and not much will happen.
Yeah, you know, he'll, as time goes on, he will develop the Balkan beer belly, or diabetes. Yes, he'll get the beer belly. But yeah, you know, I guess he's got good genes. You know, pretty much the same way. I'm not really a big fan of eating, but I can eat anything and nothing will happen usually. You know. And you know, that's a sign of very good brought on metabolism, you feel me? All right. You know, it's funny because you know, the obesity among blacks is higher because, you know, white people, but my family's not fat. Like we don't really have a fat family.
I had the gene.
So you know, yeah, we have a family of more fit people, so to speak. So, you know, that's why I am blessed to not be.
I obviously like don't excuse like fat people, you know. I mean, there's always things you can do for yourself and to lose weight or whatever. Like some are more blessed, some are less, but it's not really an excuse. But it really does trigger me, you know. When you know some people, like you literally know them because, I don't know, you've been around them for years or whatever. And, you know, there was like my sister of my ex. She was like super skinny and everyone in their family was, you know. And she always like trash talked like fat people, yet she smoked, she like drank all the time, you know, she ate shit, and she's never seen like gym from inside, you know. I mean, at some point you have to have like a bit of self-criticism, you know, and just think, okay, maybe I'm skinny, but I don't live like the healthiest life either, you know, so maybe I just wouldn't trash on everyone just because you know yourself that you don't like live super healthy, you know?
Yeah. I mean, it's true. Like, if you look at a fat person, and if one of their parents is fat, well, that's most likely genetic. It's most likely just genetic. You know, if you see two skinny parents and a fat kid, well, I mean, that's different. That's very different. But yeah, you know, the thing is that it's harder for fat people in the genes to lose weight and keep it off. That is the thing, you know. I just, you know, I guess fatter people are more disposed to crave instant, and they're more disposed to food, you know, having more of an effect on them than
Yeah, like
skinnier
me,
people.
for example, right? When I hit 30, like I literally look at the cake, you know, and I gain like 2 I just look at it.
Well, yeah, that's too bad. That's too bad. See, the good thing for me is when I look at food, nothing happens really. You know,
Yeah.
nothing happens at all. That's the good thing. You know, there are times where I'll crave junk, but like I won't get it.
How's your Popeyes going? Still going?
I haven't eaten Popeyes in 2 weeks, and guess what? They came out again with that limited edition chicken sandwich that is way overhyped. You know, people were telling me about it because it came back out, because I tried it before it went crazy. And, you know, it was good, but, you know, the hype is crazy. But one of these days, I want to go back and get one again. I just don't know what nights I'll go and get it. You know what I mean? Because there are times when you gotta sit back and be like, you know, I deserve some junk, you know? And as the great Lord and Savior has blessed me with a lot of, you know, metabolism, I should be able to go and get some junk once in a while. And yeah, Purple Pat, a lot of people are getting stabbed for those sandwiches, man. I'm telling you. I mean, it's true. A guy got donkey today by Charlemagne the God because somebody got stabbed and killed in a Popeyes. Yup, I mean, yeah. You can't mess around. You can't mess around. People are really stabbing each other for an overrated sandwich. GG! I mean, you gotta watch out. So if you go there, go to the drive-thru, and if they tell you to, you know, come inside to pick it up, don't go, because you might get stabbed. Especially Purple Pat if you're in Chirac. Like here, you know, obviously, you know, you might not want to go to the Popeyes in the hood. But, you know, there's one here in Windsor, there's one in Manchester, you know. There, you know, different types of people go there, so you have no chance of getting stabbed. But if you're deep in the hood, you don't want to go to no Popeyes, bruh.
I'm scared now, man. Of the USA, like I'll go to a bus, look at some black person, and they'll just look at them wrong.
Well, it's not that. Is that if you go to a Popeyes and see a black dude, you might have an issue. You might have an issue. Once the sand.
Queue up and stare at my feet until I get. So don't
Well,
make someone.
it depends. If the sandwich is out of stock, then Popeyes is safe. But as long as the sandwich is in stock, you have to watch out. You gotta watch out.
People like stab each other though. Is it because of the weight? I mean, like someone in the front of the queue is like complicating the matter or whatever, and
I
people
have no
get
idea.
like.
I really haven't looked into it. I didn't watch Charlemagne's Donkey today on it. So, I don't know how the person got stabbed or whatever. It was probably a line issue. But,
Yeah, let me just cut this line like by literally stabbing the person. Cut.
exactly.
One
Crazy
person
out there.
down. Let's move on.
It's crazy out there, you know? It's crazy out there for an overrated fucking sandwich. It makes you wonder. It makes you fucking wonder, because, you know what I used to get before, well, you don't know, I don't remember, I don't think you know, but you have an idea of what I used to get when, before the hype came in, I would...
Salty pretzels.
Salty. Are you calling me salty?
No, I literally thought that's what you got. Pretty.
Oh, no,
think you told me
the salty
once that you
pretzels
got
at the mall.
pretzels.
It's at the mall. That's at the mall, though. Yeah, the mall has salty pretzels. The handmade pretzels. Pretty good. They're pretty good. They're doused in oil and salt if you get the salty ones. So that's another cheat day. But looking at you, Kesh, I don't know why you're having this conversation because you're talking about losing 120 kilograms. So like you can't really do any of this stuff.
I didn't.
Good.
So we don't
Good.
even I don't even know where I would buy pretzels here. It's so sad. No, legit. They're really pretzels are really popular like in Austria, Germany, and shit like that. But here we don't have like
That's
a chain
ironic.
that would sell them.
That's ironic because Slovenia used to be part of the empire. So you would think that pretzels would have made its way down.
It's just kebab, Serbian, Albanian food.
It's too
Yufka
bad.
and shit like that.
That's too bad. Well, okay. I mean, I don't understand. Like, there are no pretzels down there. There's no Popeyes down there. So why do you have to lose 120 kilograms? What do you eat to put you at that weight?
I have no idea, actually. I have no idea. Looking at the cakes too much. No, I actually really don't have like a sweet tooth, I, for example, my bro and my dad are way worse. Like, my mom keeps making shit and they keep eating it. But like, I really never had a problem like with cakes and candy and chocolate and stuff like that. I'm not really much of a bad person.
So you sleep eat then. That's the explanation.
I seriously really like sour a lot. Or whatever.
Sour
Yeah.
stuff. Huh? Well,
Yeah.
that's different. When you think of sour, you think of candy, something like that.
No, I mean, just put vinegar on everything, even where it doesn't belong.
Well,
I once put vinegar in my pasta. I mean, like in spaghetti bolognese,
that's a bit silly, but it does make a little bit of sense, I guess. Unless you drown it, which be funny.
The other disgusting shit I do, but like I only go like to McDonald's maybe like twice a year, I guess. It's really like there's McDonald's, but it's like on the other side of a river, and I can't be bothered, to go there, and it's always packed and shit like that. But sometimes I would go, I would like go from uni, or that was back in the capital when I was there, I think. So when no one would be watching, I would like dip my fries into ice cream. Yeah, I'm disgusting like that.
Help! Fucking help! Lifepex just said you're fucked in the head. Like Pex, that's why she's so salty, because she
Come
puts
on, like
vinegar in
seriously,
everything.
if you eat like sandwich first, I mean, like you eat cheeseburger or whatever you order, I usually just go for a normal cheeseburger. If you eat that first, then you have like fries left over, you know. And I don't know, like how people like how fries just in USA or whatever, but here, like as long as fries is warm, it's good. But once it gets cold, it gets fucking disgusting. It's like eating a cardboard, you know. So if you eat like sandwich first and then you have fries over like left over, you know, and it's a little bit cold, you literally cannot eat it just on its own. Like you don't even get ketchup or whatever. So whatever, what better way is there than to just fucking dip it in ice cream, bro? Come on.
I will never mix oily with sweet. Never. Absolutely not. That is just a combination of death and disgusting. I'm telling you that. I would never dip a fry in ice cream. That's never happening in the history of my world.
That should be exterminated.
You might have to be. All I know is I'm never eating McDonald's ever again. You know.
What happened?
Yeah,
I never, ever in my life had chicken nuggets in McDonald's. That seems the most disgusting food you can order. It's
Yeah.
like literally, okay, let's just cut off like skin and whatever it's left near the bone and just mix it together and let's make a patties out of that.
Yeah, I think as a kid in class, we watched a video of how chicken nuggets were made, and I don't quite remember what it was, but there's a graphic that is very uneasy that I remember about chicken nuggets being made. So
there was this I think it was Oliver, or was it Ramsey? I don't know. Jamie Oliver, maybe. He went to USA and he showed the kids a video, you know? He showed them like how they debone chicken and how they just like cut off like the cartilage or whatever it's left near the bone and the skin and shit like that, you know? And all the kids were like, ew, gross, you know? As they were putting this shit of cartilage and skin and shit into the mixer, all the kids were like, ew. And then he made mix out of it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Added some like stuff, made mix out of it, and fried it. And it was chicken nuggets, and all the kids ate it. They literally forgot like what they were seeing like 2 minutes ago, you know?
Well, you
Which
know,
kind of proves the point that fucking UFC kids are dumb as shit.
well, the thing is that people do not ever see the process. They see the result, and if you give them the result and it looks good, you're not gonna bother figuring out what the process is, you know. And with chicken nuggets, the process is pretty damn nasty, but it's how it be. In fact, you know, let's say, you know, when you cut off a pig's head, the process is pretty nasty. But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but like it's relatable. Like I make fun right now, like of USA kids or whatever, you know. But at the same time, like if they would like literally slaughter a pig or a chicken in front of you every time before you ate it, you know, I guess a lot of people would turn vegan as well, you know, or just wouldn't eat meat, you know. But it's just because you buy it from the store, it makes it easier, if that makes sense.
Yeah, not everybody is a farmer on the ranch, you know. If you're a farmer on the ranch, well, you understand how it be. You know, you pamper your pigs and all that, but you know, you pamper your pigs, and you bring one out to, you know, the pig thinks it's getting like a prize or something, and it gets head cut off, and then the pigs in the pen, they be like, yo, where'd Porky go? And they never see Porky again, so they start getting scared, and all of a sudden all your pigs are forever scared. You cut off their heads, we eat them, and they die scared. The food then becomes scared. You eat the scared food, and then we all become scared.
Wow, that's damn sure.
Oh well, that makes sense because I eat a lot of pork stuff, so that probably explains why. XD.
I mean,
X fucking D.
I honestly like would try to go vegan, but I don't know, man. It's one thing. It's also like I know it's a stupid as shit excuse, you. Like for real, like only vegan food is really expensive. I don't know why, but like, okay, if you would eat like vegetables maybe and stuff like, and you change like through the year what you eat and stuff, but like all this like thing that like patties or whatever that replace meat, you know, I just like saw like from my Swedish friend who was gone vegan, like if he would pay like a meat patty or something, he would pay like €3 or something. Instead, he paid something like 6 or whatever, you know, for one burger that is like completely vegan. It's crazy, like it's double the price.
Well, that is possibly why a lot of vegans want to impose their veganism on other people. It's almost like religion, you know, like
It is a little bit.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of off-putting for people as well, you know. People don't like to be told like that they are wrong or like what you're doing is bad, you know, or like
Yes.
told what to eat and shit like that.
The thing is, though, is if more people were vegan, the prices of those things would be lower.
Yeah, of course. And
That's part of it's always cash, cash. But I guess you gotta redirect your travels cash from California to Australia, because Parrish will be the one to tell you what veganism is all about.
Greens already offered me a spot in his bedroom. I mean, in his house, a bedroom in his house. Yeah, not the other way.
Why wouldn't he offer you his bedroom?
I don't know, man. I think he's shy. Maybe he's scared of me.
That would have made more sense. I mean, you come around to America. Here's your bedroom, and you ask, "Where do you sleep?" I sleep here. So there you go. Simple. Very simple. That's how you do it.
I mean, I probably did good though that I dodged Florida. It would be a bit of a shock for me, I guess, going to
yeah.
Florida.
As Charlemagne the God says, all the craziest people in the United States are from the Bronx and all of Florida. So you'd be settling into crazy town. That's for damn sure. That's for damn sure. If is Code Shadow here? Shout out to Code Shadow. He was here. He's from the Bronx, so yeah.
He's really nice. I
He's
like
from
him.
the Bronx.
I like Coach Shadow. He's a nice dude.
Yeah, Code Shadow's a good dude. I wonder will he be on the show? If at all, don't know.
Yeah, I'm wondering too, and especially for Lipex as well.
Lipex on the Dodge. Lipex on the Dodge, I tell you. Listen here, alright? Listen here, alright? Let's just be real, alright? If for example, shout out to Lipex, if you're more, if you're more comfortable with just Cash doing the interview, I'm fine. I'm fine with
So I
that.
think that's the thing. They're not comfortable with me. That's the thing. Yeah, you're more chill and shit. I'm more all over the place. Maybe that's. Yeah, I was
Maybe. Possibly. But, listen, like, y'all can talk about dogs. That's a very,
I kind of talked about his dog yesterday, and that was a very interesting.
Yeah, you gotta talk about stuff that's relatable, you know, and you'll be more comfortable, you know. Obviously, I don't have a dog, so I can't comment. So you two can take over the interview. Very simple, you know. That's how it be. That's how it be. You know. Although I don't want to say this because this will discourage light picks, but you know I will be, and I've said this before. You know, Kesh was probably the most intimidating interview
Yeah,
that
that's
I've
what
had.
everyone says. Maybe that's why we don't have the interviews. Maybe I'm just too intimidated. I don't know.
You know,
But like,
obvious.
I'm really not that bad, honestly. I don't like it.
Obviously, I overreacted, but coming into that, I was a wreck. I'm telling you.
Everyone so far that has been on the show, like, they kind of liked it after it was done. They were like, oh, that was good. Or like, yeah, it felt good. Whatever. I think it's just like initial feeling.
Exactly. So, you know, just
Gotta do it
gotta
for you bros.
do it for the bros. You know, that's what you gotta do, like Pick. So, come around here, you want to talk about stuff that's very comfortable. You know, like your puppies. You know, and all that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they eat their own
people
shit.
love pups. No, that's intimidating. Once we go to puppies eating snits, yeah, it's intimidating.
I just,
Very
how
intimidating.
can there be like such cuteness in one thing, you know, and then like completely disgusting in the other? Like, how can you have a little puppy that's like the cutest pupper ever, you know, and then he's eating his own? Oh, it's a girl. That's even worse.
I don't know. I guess that can be applied to people too, humans. You know, it's like you know,
Did you ever have a dog though?
No, my grandparents have had dogs, but I have not had a dog. No, we are not pet people,
Oh,
or inherently, we're not pet people.
you never had any pet, like even a fish or a turtle?
I had a goldfish for like 3 days,
She died in 3 days.
I think. I'm pretty sure I had a
Why?
goldfish. Why? I don't know.
What did you do to it?
I don't know.
What did you do to it?
I really have no
How
idea.
kill a goldfish in 3 days?
I have no idea. I don't remember. I was like 6, so I really don't know.
Toilet.
That's probably where it ended up. I have no idea.
Wow.
Because I didn't kill it. Alright, I didn't kill Snit. It just died. Alright, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, because fish can just die like in 3 days, so it probably didn't change water or something.
Listen
But
up.
even like in 3 days, she wouldn't have died, I guess. I don't know.
Okay,
I
well,
don't
have no
really
idea.
like fish, they're stupid.
I have no clue. Goldfish memory, that's where it comes from. But yeah, I have no idea. I don't remember. I was like 6 or 5 or something, so I probably didn't remember it until this moment. So, no idea. No clue whatsoever.
I had a turtle like when I was really little, and we went out for a holiday or something. We trusted our turtle with my cousin, who at the time was like 10 or 12 years old. That was a bad idea in hindsight. But so what the turtle did is like climbed out of the aquarium, whatever it's called.
Yes.
She fell like behind the wardrobe, and there was dust everywhere behind the wardrobe, and literally got in her everywhere, you know. Poor turtle.
Ew.
But it didn't die, like she was just really bad shape when I got home.
So the turtle stayed there, but stayed there all that time.
Yeah. We were like searching for the turtle, and we were like to my little cousin, like, where is she? Like, you must have fed her every day or something. And she literally had no idea, and we just assumed she's dead. And then my mom started like moving things, and we found the turtle like behind the wardrobe.
I bet that never leave a turtle or a pet within the care of a 10-year-old. That's the moral of the story for all pets. That's the moral of the story. That's how it be. That's why I don't have pets. I think I had a plant also, and
Also died.
yeah, I'm pretty sure I overwatered it, and after a few days it
That's
wilted.
what I do usually.
So,
That's what I do. I'm really bad with flowers and plants and shit. I just never had any interest. I guess like if I would have tried and would put some care into it, I mean, how hard can it be to raise a plant?
yeah.
But when I was little, I always got pissed, and like most flowers smell awful to me. Like I don't really like flowers in general. They just smell weird. And I always told my mom when I was younger that I ain't gonna have no flowers. I'm gonna have fake fucking flowers on my window. So,
Well, you know, the
that's it.
thing is, it's 2019. It's 2019. You can Google it, and anybody can be a gardener. You know, that's how it be. It's 2019. You just Google everything, and you know everything. So, you want to plant now? You want to know how to take care of a goldfish? Let it last for more than 3 days? Then Google is always the answer. You know. As well as if you're a religious nuts, guess what? Guess what? The place is to satiate your religious nuttery for the next 30 years. The internet.
I mean, when I was like younger, I didn't even understand the point, you know? What's the point? I don't like the flowers, I don't like garden, I don't like anything. I see more and more like sense in it, you know, because vegetables are expensive and stuff. And like, if you have a house, why not have a garden, you know? I mean, it probably doesn't take that much effort. But I just don't know when to plant stuff and shit. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, if I had to, you know, if I would have no mother or like if she passed away, you know, then it would be on me and I would have to check up and stuff. But since she's like in charge, she only just goes ever like, hey, Cash, obviously not Cash, come here, like, help me with that, dig this, you know, pick this, do that, and I just do it, you know. I don't ask questions. But like on my own, I wouldn't know when to plant something or some stuff like that. But you know, it's probably not that hard. But yeah, like older you get, you think you see like sense in some of things that your parents do, because like it's either like saves money or whatever other thing.
Yeah, exactly. That is pretty true. People raise your kids to be small farmers, you know, to cultivate the land. Ugh. Yeah, Parrish could make a lot of cash, you know, telling all the war ads how to make their own apples instead, grow their own apples.
But speaking of like being one with the earth or whatever, I went to store today, like a little bit before the show started. So it was already like around 9-ish o'clock. So it's kind of late. It's pissing down with rain outside, like it's really pissing down with rain. And I see this dude being one with the planet Earth, walking around to see the bare feet. Bare feet. And then going bare feet in the store and stuff. And I'm thinking like, man, like so many people walk those streets with their shoes. God knows where they've been. Like, how is that? Oh. I really thought of Parrish in that moment. I was like,
I'd be more afraid of thumbtacks. You know, thumbtacks, you know, those things that on the ground, you step on them, it sticks in your foot. You know, be more scared of that. But
yeah, and also, like, I was thinking, like, if you would be a girl, you would never do that, you know? Like, in winter, like, we kind of, like, you cover up, especially, like, your back area and shit, because, like, you feel it, like, in your kidneys, you know, and like your ovaries start to hurt if you're too cold and shit like that. I'm thinking like I would never be a girl, you know. Like imagine, okay, you cannot imagine, you're a dude. Like imagine having a period, you know, you're like all in cramps and shit. You want to feel something warm on you, you know, like a hot water bottle or something, and then like you're walking bare feet around like with cold, you know, cold ground under you. It's retarded.
Well, that's why Jesus blessed me and made me a man. Drop one of clues bombs for that, damn it. So that I never have to go through the hardships of being a woman. I'm out that.
Imagine you would be like a dedicated girl walking around like barefooted all your life in cold and rain and freezing, and then you go infertile.
Never. Would never be the scenario. Speaking of that, San Fair's about to end right now. The next minute, we have a minute left. So that is dead for this show. This week, the Las Venturas Chase Showcase is possibly processing. I have really no idea because YouTube's a piece of crap. So hopefully tonight it'll be public, and that is the final Rate My Chase in history. A huge load has been taken off my somewhere, but that is dead, as that'll be cop of the day for Cash.
Yeah,
So
easy, bro, easy.
easy. So we'll leave y'all 15 seconds left in the game week for Cash.
Goodbye.
This is Rashawn. I don't know what you said, but dead is dead. Rip in peace, and your punks.